its turn to take center stage here inside the Colt Corral. Successful programs, longtime rivals Madison and Clear Fork start their seasons as we bring you Friday Night Football live and free from fabulous Belleville. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Game 2 of our doubleheader between Madison and Clear Fork as we set the stage here with our Global Energy Partners pre-game show. Two of the winningest programs for girls soccer here in the area. Travis, about to collide to start off the season, and it's always a great barometer when these two teams get together to see what they got right out of the gates.
Yeah, usually the winner of this one does very, very good during the season, but this one, usually we have a team that has the upper hand coming into this one. Not this time this season. You got the Lady Colts at home with 4 all-district players returning, 5 all-conference players, but then on the other side, the Lady Rams of Madison, 5 all-district players, 5 all-conference players returning. So this is, out of the 2 games, we were expecting this to be the game of the evening, and I think it is going to be just that.
All right, let's talk about the Madison Lady Rams as we check out their team spotlight. They do bring back a solid group like you were just detailing. First-year head coach Rob Kirshner, he's going to try to replace 4 players from last season's 7-win campaign. They've got mostly juniors and seniors all on the boys Rams team, but expectations, I think, will be to increase off of that 7-win total that they had a season ago. The standard at Madison is double digits.
I mean, as a former Steeler head coach would say, the standard is the standard. I mean, this is the team that won the state championship back in 2021.
Not that long ago.
And, you just had to keep building there. They pulled a couple upsets and made it to regionals since then. You just have to keep it rolling at Madison, and new head coach doesn't matter. You got to keep it going on the pitch.
One feather in his cap, he does have Ellie Powell back, the senior midfielder, coming off an all-district junior season. She didn't put up crazy numbers, but she logged some serious minutes the last 3 years, and I think the anticipation is that she'll probably be a distributor for girls like Kylie and Addison up front, some other shooters, but look for her to try to take dead aim when it's there. This is a girl that just kind of understands the flow of soccer. She's a big-time impact player for the Lady Rams.
Yeah, 2 goals and 5 assists last season, but she did everything else as well, and that was good enough to give her first-team All-OCC, first-team All-District. And for somebody that doesn't have the quote-unquote the stats, but still to get that tells you she's a game breaker in other ways as well.
And for the Clear Fork Lady Colts, here at home, they're going to bring back 6 starters, some really quality kids, but they're replacing 2 all-time greats. So I think depth is going to be an asset for them, always for Coach Bechtel. She's going to play 15, 16 girls. However, they need to find goal scorers to replace the likes of Brinley Barnett and Ashton Wine. Do they have that right out of the gates here, or does that develop? We're going to have to find out as the story unfolds.
Well, unlike the boys' side for Clear Fork, the girls' side, it's like a Scott Sellers basketball offense where it's 5 in and 5 out at each time. So everybody that's on the bench for Clear Fork gets playing time. And some of those players that are filling in for the likes of Barnett and Wine, they already know what's going on. They have been out there already to play, but the Lady Colts, like I said, 4 all-district players, 5 all-conference players back, so they do have people they can, rely upon as well.
And Sylvia Seacrest also coming over and getting into the mix here. The transfer from Lexington could be a big-time contributor. So can they find the goal scorers? That's one of my keys to victory. And then production out of your depth for Clear Fork. Those are the 2 things that I think can lead them to a victory, along with our player spotlight, Miss Mya Perry. What a player this young lady has been throughout her career. Had a monster junior season. First-team All-MOAC and All-District, and she's transitioning roles this year to try to take over for Brinley Barnett up top. So I think a lot of the Colts' success might just ride on how well she's able to, for lack of a better term, ease into playing up top. We'll see if number 5 is able to do that.
Well, it's just like in the boys' match for Madison, you had 2 players come back that had some experience, but now that weight's on them. They contributed in that match as well because they know that they can really step it up, and that's what Mya Perry can do now. 15 goals, 13 assists a year ago, but if she can play like she has in the past, that's going to maybe even double both sides. But both these teams, this is going to be a fun match, and it is underway.
Temperatures maintaining here at the Colt Corral, even though the sun's about to set. We're in the upper 70s. Comfortable night.
My
little
computer
bit
says
mucky
80,
up there.
yours says 78.
Yeah.
So let's go with 79.
Let's split the difference?
Split the difference.
I think it's just hotter over on your side of the room here,
Well,
Travis.
you know what? That's because mine's still on Maslin. So it's 2 degrees warmer in Maslin, but 78. I'll go with 78. Feels like it's 80 in here, but out there it's nice and comfortable.
That's chested over to the far side, right in front of the Madison bench. Big collision. See Ryan Miller coming up with the throw. And she'll throw it down the line. Quinn Stover gets a couple touches. To the middle now for Asia Bechtel. Also going to be a bigger part of what we've seen here for Clear Fork. She played out wide on the wing so far throughout her career, and she's becoming more of a central midfielder now. So it's going to be a different look strategically here for Clear Fork, and that's always the beauty of the beautiful game year in, year out, is it's like, you know, these players only stick around for 4 years, and then you've got to figure out what you do to plug and play with the vacancies. And so for the Lady Colts, with Bechtel and then Perry, 2 different spots for them.
Yeah, but for head coach Brittany Bechtel, we talked about this at the end of the men's match, the boys' match. She is, you could say, the GOAT of coaching and establishing players early on. She's built the mini Colts up for soccer, so and she works with them too. So she might know a 7th grader already. She's like, I know where I can put her, and she plays that chess game already, and that's why Clear Fork's been so successful. And that's why she's averaging over 10 wins a season at 263 victories, 88 losses, 28 ties in her 21st season.
Been doing it a long time and better than most around the state. Great girls soccer here in Richland County.
I mean, we have two you got to get legends, both in the same conference as well. Larry Atkinson over at Ontario. Brittany here.
Now the great Jesse Ryder back on the
for
sidelines
Jesse,
for
and
Mansfield
Jesse
Christian.
Ryder now. They got
some
a
good ones.
8-0 win today. That's going to be a fun team to watch this season. We'll have some of their matches as well. Interested to see the playing time that a certain Skowronski gets in Ontario, maybe? No? You see, it's going to be, I think, women's soccer. Girls soccer in this area is going to be very high quality. I think it's going to be more high quality than the boys. I don't think there are as many teams that you can say right now are district favorites, but we always get on the boys' side that 1 or 2 teams that start to, pop out from everybody else during the season. But preseason, I think it's the ladies that are dominating.
They've got the quality of the depth right now, but potential is just that, Travis.
Yeah.
You got to come out here on a Friday night and you got to earn it. So it's a filling out process here early on for both of these teams. Go ahead. I was going to say she just turns and sees a lot of grass in front of her.
And it may be coming down towards the Madison goalkeeper. It's interesting. Your goalkeeper is probably one of the best pitchers to ever come through Madison Comprehensive High School. She's just multi-sport athlete, and it's going to be interesting to see what Miss Clapper can do in net for the Lady Rams this year. We know she can hit the ball from both sides of the plate, pipe it by you at 70 miles an hour. See what she can do between the pipes now.
Lady Colt throw-in on the way here near side. Perry tosses it in, taken away from Katie Beck, promising sophomore. Now Layla Docketer taking her time, sends it down the line. Deflected off of Bechtel, out of bounds. And it's going to be Madison coming up here with the throw.
More of a feeling out process between these two teams than we saw in the first match. That's just flicked on. Do want to say hello to everybody. I mean, This is night number 1 of the 26-27 season for us after our summer break. You have a good summer, Mr. Skowronski?
Always have a great summer. Get to do some nice travels. It's always a good planning process for OH.Report and all things BS Media Productions. And it seems like it gets shorter and shorter each year. But
means it was an eventful summer. You weren't sitting around. Like we both of us, we did a lot this summer.
Never that. You got to see the world.
Right? Well, some people I know did see the world. I saw Pittsburgh and Cincinnati and Cleveland, which is okay.
Not bad.
Which
not
is
bad
okay.
At all. Oh, good ball out wide. Perry.
Just
going to be a shade behind. Swatted out. We are going to need help, I think, with some of these Madison players out there. So if you're watching, you know, Rob Kirshner in his first year, kind of a, looks like a Fugazi roster that he gave us. Unless
it's in numerical order.
Yeah, but
I don't know if
there's
the numbers
a lot
are right.
of players out there that are wearing numbers that are not featured on this list.
So I guess for our case, maybe a 0-0 match would be for our benefit.
Yeah, I think actually what we have here, what we were given, it looks more like the junior varsity roster. I'm going to send you on a quick hunt, Travis. See if they've got, see if they've got a real roster.
All right, I'll be right back.
Thanks, man. Not a ton of action here over these first 7 minutes. Colts looking to change that here. Bechtel, high lob, and it's headed to Perry. Left foot settles it in the save by Kalia. Clapper makes her first of the night. The first shot for either unit. And meanwhile, we've got a Lady Colt down. It appears to be right in the middle of the pitch. So we take a second look at our GNM body and paint shop replays. They'll be our instant replay sponsor for all of the Clear Fork games this season. Looks like Asia Bechtel is the injured player down right now for the Lady Colts. Text me that, Trev. All right. So it looks like we do have some actual Madison players. We were handed a JV roster, and I'm looking, and I'm just like, I'm not seeing a lot of these returning players that we were anticipating being here. So not a good sign right now for Asia. She's clutching her left ankle. They've got the card out on the field. So while they tend to Asia, we'll take a quick commercial timeout. Still 0-0, not a ton happening so far here at the Colt Corral. We will be back live and free.
Without all the talking, don't even speak, but they still be stalking. Eyes on the prize, just keep on walking. I'm burst, but I can't stop pouring, scoring. No, I won't stop scoring, boring. That man just bore me. Don't care if you're born before me. Coming too hard and you won't ignore me.
like being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
At Mechanics Bank, banking is more than transactions. It's about the people behind them. From helping you navigate life to cheering on our local teams, we're here for you. Because banking is personal, and so are we. Mechanics Bank. Independent, local, always your bank.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, located in Ontario.
We welcome you back here to Belleville, and good vibes, healthy vibes sent down to number 12, senior season for Asia Bechtel, who's getting some treatment here on the sideline after being carted over, and very ginger. Could not put very much weight on that left ankle.
I think they're icing the knee. So hopefully it's just a little tweak. And she's good.
So far, just one shot that was taken by the Lady Colts. Mya Perry had a pretty good look. Kalia Clapper stood tall. So we get some substitutions, and for Coach Brittany Bechtel, this has been a mainstay for her throughout her career, is fresh bodies, make sure that you empty the tank out there. And I've seen as many as 6 girls checking in and out of lineups early on in contests for Clear Fork in big matches like this one here tonight. So certainly you feel like the depth for them could be one of their biggest bonuses, as it typically is.
Yeah, and it goes all the way back to these kids going into the system, this 4th, 5th graders, just learning soccer here in the Valley. And once you make varsity, you know you're going to play, because she plays everybody off the bench, and it just seems like year in, year out, everybody contributes in some way. And that's why she's averaging over 10 wins per season as a coach in her 21st year. So it's not just like, oh, it's a 3 or 4 year thing. It's been 20 years of success.
A lot of longevity. And on the flip side, first varsity match as a head coach for Rob Kirshner here tonight. Zach Huff was there more than a decade.
Got himself a ring.
A lot of district championships too. What a run for Madison at one point, 6 in a row in what's one of the more challenging Division II districts in the state. Great header for Katie Beck. Here's the sophomore. She's got intense speed. Cut off, though, by Kylie Washington.
I think that's going to be a corner. Washington just kicked it right at the pole. We're going to have our first corner of the night for LCP.
Doherty likely is going to handle. She does trot out there to the flag. As again, Clear Fork making a pair of substitutions. Saw Addie Myers check in for a couple of minutes, the freshman, getting her first varsity action. They've got Clapper covered right now, and then 5 Colts making a charge. A little overcooked out there.
That's a smart play. Just let it go out of bounds for the throw-in. I do see some Clear Fork royalty in the stands. Mel Blubach taking in the sights of her former team tonight.
Fantastic. You always love seeing the former players come back and represent for their programs. As Perry almost hits the
Clapper get a hand on that, or was that the pole?
Looked like Kalia did deflect it up over the top. So far, 2 shots Perry, 2 saves parried so far by Kalia Clapper.
Yeah.
Boom, and she needed to get upon
I
it.
see what you did there, sir, and that was great presence of mind. Let it come to her and then punched it just up over the crossbar. Didn't smack it back into play, but it will be a corner.
Takes a hop, nearly settles a collision.
Yeah, we're going to
and
get a PK.
That's absolutely right. A lot of contact. And it's the push in the back right there from Corey Kirshner that's going to draw the foul. So looks like they'll probably have Perry handle it. Maybe not. Looks like Mya's stepping out. Lily Swindoll. She's got a strong right leg.
3 goals, 3 assists last year.
Big spot to take an early lead. Just over 12 minutes here into the match.
Oh, beautiful.
Juked her out, made her think she was going to the left, and then basically down Main Street here in the Valley to give the home fans a 1-0 edge. Thing of beauty right here for the senior. And it's the body control. She turned the hips, made it look like she was going to hit it to one side, and then down the middle for the goal.
It's all about the movement of the hips and the body to try and throw off the goalie, and that was just textbook right there. And LCP up 1-0.
Big foul against Corey Kirshner. Coming in the box, those are the tough ones. Game changers. Allows Clear Fork to elevate in front. Madison last year had a very tough time scoring goals. They're hoping this year that they can have a big step up. Angel Montanez up top, and then our player spotlight, Ellie Powell, distributing to players like Addison. Just getting smothered right now in the midfield. Violet Freeman all over.
It'll be the first foul against the Lady Colts. But before the injury timeout that we had, it seemed like Clear Fork had started taking over the pace of play after the first 5 minutes and even leading up to the goal. It's going to be interesting. Can, after the goal, Madison recover and start giving that possession back here? And they got a good shot here at the free kick.
Trying to flip the field. It's flicked up, sets down Montanez. But it's into the paws there of Morgan Crunkleton.
Yeah, she didn't have a lot of time to let the ball settle back down, so while it was still in the air, she gave it a flick and wasn't able to get a lot on it, so it was an easy save there. And it stays 1-0.
Crunkleton, first-year starter in between the pipes this year for the Lady Colts, just a sophomore. Physical, shoulder-to-shoulder play out there. Ali Chambon not giving an inch. Off the turnover, a chance here for the Lady Rams. Montanez turns inside.
Oh.
Knocked down by Roberts.
Oh.
3 times to her backside.
I don't know, that might have been inside the box too. Ref on the far side said let it go. It was bumping back and forth.
And if you're going to watch the World Cup and see exactly just how demonstrative the players are when they fall down, sometimes that's what it takes. And Angel, she's too tough for all that. Maybe hasn't taken an acting class yet. If she clutches her, like,
knee or
something right there, you know, just grab the ankle.
Embellishment, that's the word, embellishment. Embellishes it a little bit more. Maybe
And you got to have that cry come out that you can hear all the way up in the top of the bleachers. In some ways, you salute the players for not doing it.
Yes.
But at the same time,
You need some showmanship in there, right?
You know, and sometimes it buys a whistle.
And you got to think maybe that was in the box. If it's outside the box, the referee maybe gives it to her. But because it's inside, it's not enough to get a PK.
That's a good point. Nobody home for Montanez this time. As Addie Myers, good-looking freshman with the throw down the line, takes a hop to Beck. She'll flare it out in front. Here comes Macy Roberts on the hop, and it's cleaned up last moment by Addie Powell.
Another good idea to lead it out there for her, but just a little bit too much pepper on it. However, Clear Fork still with a good offensive opportunity here.
Madison can't clear, so it gets funneled back to Myers. Out wide now for Beck. She'll lob it into the box. One-on-one Clapper. Can't squeeze it. And she goes down to the turf to clean up the mess.
Yeah, she's not going to back down from anybody. She knows also inside that box, she has the right of way to that ball. And that is a smart play by her.
And for Madison right now, with a couple seniors, Doherty and Perry at the flag looking to check in. 3 freshmen were on the field at the same time for LCP, and that's about to change here. As we get a change out, also on the far sideline, Angel Montanez will take a seat for Madison.
I mean, that just shows you the trust that Brittany Bechtel has in her system.
Palin Sansom back out of the match along with Ava Roberts.
Oh, great pass. She was onside.
Perry brings it back to the right foot, comes center cut, and poked away. Well defended that time by Washington.
Yep, kept with her. Didn't go for those gyrations and jukes, just kept with the ball, and when she had a chance, poked it away.
Perry flicks it into the middle. Roberts tries to settle. She's pressured.
Okay.
Double team. Doesn't matter.
That gives him a corner.
Gets a corner. You're right.
Creating something when there was nothing right there.
Nicely done by the freshman.
If I tried that, I'd probably tear both my ACLs. That's just left, right, still with it in the kick.
There is a look at the aforementioned Brittany Bechtel. Long time on the sideline out here, and pretty crazy that her daughter's a senior this season. So that's blasted back post. Then rocks back out here near side. Layla keeps it in bounds. Line driver. And the shot over top for Swindoll.
I mean, with Bechtel, we did a practice stream here before the first ever live stream, which was Madison and Clear Fork soccer, and we did an interview with Bechtel, and who was one of the ball girls? It was her daughter, who now is a senior. It just tells you how old we are.
I'm feeling it, buddy. Doubleheader's already kicking in. Feel like these legs are getting a little jello-y.
There are chairs here, sir.
Well, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I know. You
actually have a director. This will be the only time probably all year. So I got to soak this in.
Well, it's like my first volleyball match. Thank you for having me have a director so I can also get back into it. But got to take advantage, Brian. Like the great Adam Thompson working with us for both matches. Hello, Adam. Hello. Adam says hello, everybody.
Ball up for grabs. It's going to be the Rams coming out of the pack with it. Tinley Cook. And now they'll try to start flipping the field. They've been on their heels so far most of the night through 20 minutes of action. Shambaugh has it taken away. Headed forward now by Lily. And out of bounds for a Colt throw-in.
You know what? I was watching that whole defensive play go out for Clear Fork. It was 3-on-4. Sylvia Seacrest, after seeing that her 3 other defenders got one-on-one, sprinted all the way back to about the 20 when the ball was still on the 40, just in case somebody slipped by. It's small things like that are why a team like Clear Fork is so successful. Communication, talking with your other defenders. I got her. Okay, I'm the one I'm sprinting back in case one of you get beat. It's very impressive.
Yeah, that's a huge addition to the team, transferring in from Lexington to solidify your back line and try to make up for the loss of, as we mentioned, I mean, one of the best players ever in program history, Ashton Wine, the true Swiss Army knife. Girl almost had 30 goals, and she played center backer. Get out of here.
Ooh.
What a talent. Oh, wow. Bodies hit the floor, back post. And then it gets knocked out for a deep throw in, but look at these collisions out here. Almost had to call in the wrecking truck.
And clean, too. Those were all ball.
Shout out John Cole,
Shout
always
out.
getting some slick pictures down on the sidelines for the Colts. Now always has a cool mohawk, too.
It's great to see, like, the traveling posse that comes with LCP. Like the coaching staff, you have your media people, your statisticians, everything. The ball girls, it's like, it's a party.
Yeah, the minis are always out here, always involved. Little under measured with the pass. Beck, she retreats, gets a hold of it. Just playing it up in space, too far out in front of Macy.
You're talking about Seacrest. I mean, she comes over from another great coach, Buck Morton, at Lexington, and just came right in with the right attitude.
Seems to be fitting in well into the lineup so far here early on. And here is 15 on the chase. Forces a switch of fields. Now adding Myers. Nice touch. Gets around Angel. But picked off by Macy Weitzel, who knocks it off of Ava Bascio, making her Lady Colt debut on the pitch.
One of Jake Furr's top 10 in Richland County.
Yeah, I'm curious what type of spice she can bring to the entire cooking equation out here for the Colts. We know what a dynamic playmaker she is on the basketball court. You know, the all-district performer. But is she going to be a big-time goal scorer out here for the Colts? They'll be looking for somebody to step up, as we detailed early on in this match. So you can't just all put it on the shoulders of a Mya Perry. Need a couple of Lady Colts to set up, and maybe it's by community that the scoring comes this year, as opposed
Like
to
the
having
boys,
two
yeah.
players have 65 goals.
Well, it's, I mean, having two players that can carry you like that to districts and regionals is great, but having four players with maybe 15, 20 goals, just as good or maybe a little bit better, because when you get further into a tournament, you can't have those two players get double teamed because you have so much more. It's when I explained about Clear Fork boys earlier, when they had, what, 5 different players score, it's just so much harder to defensive game plan against that. But it's also nice when you have two players score 25-plus goals. That's just awesome as well.
To put it in perspective, Madison, including the tournament last year, scored 36 goals. Brindley Barnett scored 36 goals last year. So it was a struggle bus ride offensively for the Lady Rams. Under 2 goals per match, not up to their standard. Meanwhile, giving up 2.5 per game. But they feel like they can probably turn up the Jets here this year, as that'll trickle out near the sideline. Bascio on the charge and knocked off the ball, but they say last touch by the Rams.
Last second, she was able to flick it off of Washington.
Yeah, that's right. Off the left foot.
Washington's done a very good job. The last couple of times, ball was out at midfield. They tried that extension pass out, kind of like a slant pattern, and Washington was able to get in front of the Clear Fork forward and knock it backwards. She's been playing pretty good defense here.
It's actually called for a foul on that last play. Full elbow extension, I believe, is what the AR witnessed. So the Colts continue to just dominate time of possession here in this first half. Travis, we're 25 minutes gone by, and I mean, they've had it for about 20 of them. Pushes it up into space. Mya Perry can't get it.
It's just like the boys match. The longer that they play in their defensive end, the more they wear down. And can Clear Fork, like the boys did, score late here and kind of, hurt the pride of Madison before the break, or can they just keep it locked down and keep this at 1-0?
Finding feet, possessing in the midfield right now are the Lady Colts. So we get a big collision. Swindle falls over the top. Now Ellie Powell picked off to the outside. Nice read by Myers. Perry swings it out. Baccio back to her. Sets it up. One-timer. It's crossed the face of the net. Perhaps intended for Perry.
Yeah, I don't know if she tried on net there or just the pass, but sails wide.
Hillside action here for Colts fans. One of the great venues in North Central Ohio. And when Friday night football starts kicking off, what I love is coming out here early in the day, and you already see the blankets are laid out here at like 2 in the afternoon. People will come and claim their spot on the hillside. I'm not talking about a seat.
No.
I'm talking about a patch of grass.
Hey, you get enough of that elevation, you could literally be laying down flat watching the games. I love this venue down here in Clear Fork, in Belleville.
And of course, we've got the backyard across the street. Always a bonfire, and looks like a jolly good time over there.
Some cattle, a couple chickens usually walking around. I do see the cows off in the I think it's a couple cows up in there in the pasture.
There's an abundance of wildlife out here. They're also Colt fans.
Haven't seen any actual Colts, though.
That's a good
Other
point.
than the mascot,
Yeah, is he out here tonight? Haven't noticed. Do get a whistle and a foul against the Lady Colts. And so for Madison to try to just get some bodies up here and see if you can keep it on the Lady Colts' third of the field. That's going to be a big goal here for Coach Kirshner's bunch. From the back line, the captain Montanez. Crunkleton scoops it up.
That free kick just went straight through.
I was able to sneak by a whole pack of players, but Morgan did her thing. Washington runs into Perry. Here's Mya sending it back, and you see that they've shifted Angel Montanez right now onto that back line.
And they pulled Washington up front.
So the old switcheroo with those two.
And I think that's just, they're trying to add a little bit more speed out front with Washington.
Perry, meanwhile, lobs one in front of Beck, but that's scooped out of there almost immediately by Addison. Now we'll get a substitution as Addie Myers, the freshman, back in for LCP. Jaliana Nelson out for Madison. And Corey Kirshner in. Couple hopper. And popped out of bounds right near midfield. Roberts with the throw down the line. Gets it to Baccio. Now from the middle, plenty of space.
Whoop.
Missed touch, Violet Freeman. Kind of lost her footing.
What do you want to see from Madison here, Brian, in the last 10 minutes?
Got to start connecting with the feet right now. Working it around, maybe side to side. It things like it seems it's very direct. They're kind of just going forward and hoping that they can go straight ahead. And the best movement typically is to get them moving laterally. So I'd like to see if the Rams can start changing up their approach a little bit. Can't always go up the middle. Here we go. Great ball down the sideline. At least it forces Clear Fork to have to come back
Yeah.
and defend. Well done by Seacrest. What the veteran just cuts off Kirshner at the line of attack.
Rather than having a chance of getting your pocket picked, just let it go out of bounds for a throw-in, set your guys up. And, you know, you're saying going left and right there, but they added speed up front with Washington. Are they just trying here in the last 10 minutes to maybe get a quote-unquote cherry pick type, get her out in the open space to try and get a shot off here, or what? Here's a chance for the Colts, though.
Meanwhile, at the other end of the pitch, we do get a shot from Macy Roberts. Easy pickup there for Kalia Clapper. Punt lands right at midfield, flick forward by Washington, but she's at the top. So nobody able to track it down and make a run. Stover, nice turn. She's just a smooth athlete all the way around, no matter what she plays.
I mean, she's got the last name Stover.
Just works in this part of the world.
It does. Yeah, but
misplay.
I'll hold that thought for a second.
Mya Perry off the cross to the middle. And it's chested by Ava. Couldn't get to it, though, for a cleanup. What was your thought,
Well,
Travis?
with Stover, I mean, not only is she going to be a big piece for this defensive line back here, but she's going to be a big piece for the girls' basketball team as well, her and Baccio. So, you know, we talk about Stovers, things like that, but the that's a misplay. But the multi-sport Stover, too. I think Madison just got themselves a gift corner.
Speaking of gifts, anybody down there at the concession stand that wants to bring me up whatever the special is tonight?
Two, please. 3.
Put us down for a triple. I would order one for Adam. I offer him food. I don't think he's ever accepted a food offer unless it is a one of those peach rings. I think I got him with one of those before.
Yes.
Those Hasbro gummy bears. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Knocked out Powell, waiting for it. Great pressure by Clear Fork, and now Katie Beck looking to get a 3-on-3 going. Look at all the wiggle room. Wisely just pushes it out for Macy.
On sides.
See if she can find Katie again. She was backtracking the play. She does indeed. Here's Katie. The shot is in there.
That deflected off of 3 players.
Like a tic-tac-toe combination, makes its way in near post. Kalia with no chance off of the redirect. Roberts with the setup, and here it is. I think it did indeed deflect right off of the foot of Addison Powell, and Katie Beck is on the board. It's her 5th career varsity goal. And a young lady that earned more minutes as the season went along during her freshman debut.
And again, just like the boys' match, that's just a dagger. Clear Fork wore down that defense of Madison enough that they finally got a good look and put that second goal in here right before the break. Can Madison put something together here? Try and get that momentum back, or is it going to be a 2-0 score?
Madison had the first shot of the match. Nothing since. 6 straight runoff for Clear Fork. And 2 in the back, including that penalty kick earlier by Layla. Now here's Washington. Deflected out, so it will be a Lady Ram throw-in. Kirshner patiently waiting, wants to make a break down the right wing. Instead, Kylie wiggles her way out of trouble. Colts are just a little bit quicker to the ball on any of these 50-50s, and as I say that, here's Washington knifing through and earns, goal kick. They say it was double directed and hit Kylie in the foot.
It was at Stover, I think, that
Cling, cling, cling.
It just deflected right back off of her. So Stover just shut down that passing lane. Her momentum was taking her to the line, and she just followed her right to it. Was able to get the goal kick.
Want to say hello to Daniel Stotts. Somehow finds us every single live stream.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Daniel. Our viewership would not be what it is without you, sir. Then Amber Smith out there representing LCP. Where's our Lady Rams fans at? Want to see the first to drop a comment that's a Madison supporter as Washington's a little bit shaken up. Looks like she's going to have to check out. Just trying to catch her breath. Colts have really been dominant so far here in this first half. Has been a bit surprising to me that Madison's not been able to get under control for stretches of the game. Maybe 3 to 4 minutes in enemy territory, Travis. It has not been a lot.
Yeah, for the first 5-10 minutes, it was back and forth a little bit, but since then, Clear Fork has just gotten into its offense, gotten into its game plan, and really, even defensively, like what we just saw, it looks like Madison may have a chance here, but then just shut down just like that. Clear Fork has completely played its game here tonight, and they've controlled the pace.
So it looks like Kylie's going to need some medical attention. And quick update on Asia Bechtel, who had to be carted off earlier. She is done for the night. She's got her left knee wrapped up in ice, and they brought out the crutches as well.
Hopefully it's just a little tweak, a little twist, nothing serious.
So she's taking a seat to your right next to Kendall Boffman, who unfortunately, going into her junior year, she also had a knee injury. Had to have surgery pretty recent and will be unavailable for the season. Promising young player for Clear Fork. But they've got a lot on the roster when you look at this freshman class, and I know that Brittany's really high on the incoming 9th graders this season. In traffic, trying to swerve through, setting it up for Katie again, pushes it back to her right foot, sets up the one-timer, and it's way too much. A screamer over the top.
She took 3 defenders on and still almost got the shot off. Wow, that's impressive right there.
Hey, I see you, Kimberly Roberts, our first Madison player into the chat section. She has entered. Keep it going out there. Let us know where you're watching from here tonight as we've got halftime approaching and your Global Energy Partners halftime show will be on the way. 2-0 on our Wellspring Custom Pharmacy scoreboard here at the moment. Slapped back into Colt territory. Seacrest waiting on it. Sylvia's going to send one right side, and it flows through. Isabella Conway trying to track it down. Foot race right now with Lily.
Yeah, she felt that pressure right on her back and just kicked it out of bounds. Minute 40 left. You just got to play the safe way there.
Baccio's going to return to action. Swindell's going to take a break. Some Rams fans here in the building over on the visitor side. Hoping for something to cheer about over these last 2 minutes.
Whoop.
From distance, it's deflected on the shot from Palin Sansom. And it'll stay down here.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Miller's asking for a Ram throw. They'll get it. Raya with a quick throw. And a foul. This will go against Myers.
Yeah, third foul for the Lady Colts in this first half. Down to 90 seconds left.
Misplayed by a couple of Lady Colts. Opens the door here for Kirshner.
Too much.
Deflected off Corey, and it will be a goal kick. Fortunate here for LCP. And you see an abundance of bugs, not just down there, up here in the booth as well. We've been fighting them off. So it is that time of year. They are out in packs. I noticed that last night I was at Arlen Field for my son's football practice, and I was just doing a straight look from one end zone down, and I was like, that is a million bugs that these kids are running through right now.
It's the midges.
Just a big blast from Doherty, understanding the time. Same thing here to just knock it out for Addison Powell. Last-ditch effort for the Colts. Can they get a shot? Here's Beck. She's got room.
Oh, too much touch.
A little heavy off the right foot from Katie.
That'll probably do it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last second of the half in the books. Lady Colts will take a 2-0 advantage into the half. They'll talk things over for the next 10 minutes and get reset. We've got your halftime show coming up, presented by Global Energy Partners. We'll have your stats and analysis. Keep it here. We'll be back live and free. It's Friday Night Football on the OH.Report.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
At Mechanics Bank, banking is more than transactions. It's about the people behind them. From helping you navigate life to cheering on our local teams, we're here for you. Because banking is personal, and so are we. Mechanics Bank. Independent, local, always your bank.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, located in Ontario.
Better off without all the talking. Don't even speak, but they still be stalking. Eyes on the prize, just keep on walking. I'm burst, but I can't stop pouring. Scoring, no, I won't stop scoring. Boring, that man just bore me. Don't care if you're born before me. Coming too hard and you won't ignore me, know me. Couldn't ever call me, no, know me. Don't even speak, but she still adores me. Explores me when I need restoring. I know I'm coming first for sure. I know that they love the chat, but what would they say when I'm selling out tours? Well, ain't no one know right now, so I guess we got find out. Quiet for now, but they know I'm about when I'm active, yeah, I'll give them a shout. Don't see fame now, don't want clout, I get what I need. Darth Vader, yeah, that. Yeah, okay. I'ma get what I need. Got fader. Yeah, okay.
It's halftime here at the Colt Corral. 2-0 right now. The home team is on top as we welcome you back to Belleville for your halftime show presented by Global Energy Partners. I'm Brian. Travis, my sidekick, here tonight in a really impressive first half by the Lady Colts.
Yeah, controlled the pace. They've been peppering the net with a few shots. Got a couple to go in, and especially that second goal in the last 10 minutes of the half. It's a backbreaker for the other team because you've been playing so well throughout the first half, and then to just have that happen right before the break, it hurts. And Madison's going to have to come out kind of like the boys did the first 10 minutes and just get right back at you, because if you let Clear Fork get back into its offense like they have in the first half, you're not going to have many chances.
Lily Swindoll made it a 1-0 game about 12 minutes in, and then the big one you just mentioned, the sophomore Katie Beck gets loose with 6.5 minutes to go, stretches it out, makes it a 2-0 game here at Clear Fork. We'll take a look at the two goals right now, and Lily, I love this. You just watch what she does with her hips. Travis, she opens them up here near side. Nope, I'm actually going the other way. That's a gift.
That's a gift, and that's the perfect penalty kick there.
Then how about that set up by Macy Roberts, and then Katie does the rest, flips it off the foot of the defender, and Clapper unable to make the save. Here's how it looks statistically so far. Most of the shots belong to LCP. Madison's got a couple, but neither have tested Crunkleton up to this point.
Not really.
And really, truly, of the 30% of the possession for Madison, I think that we would guesstimate 3, 4, a maximum of 5 minutes was played down on Clear Fork's end of the pitch.
Yeah, and even then, it wasn't high pressure against the Clear Fork defense. It seemed like they had everything, everybody locked up and not really any chance on net. One of the shots that Madison had on goal, the ball was bouncing, was still in the air because she didn't have enough time to let it come back down to the ground. Things like that, the small things where you're just close enough on defense that you're not allowing them to get a good look. And then at the end with Stover on what ended up being a goal kick, followed the offensive player down, did not let her get the cross, followed her, let her momentum take her out of bounds, and then when she tried kicking it off of Stover kicked it right off of her to get the goal kick. So defensively, especially that back line, they've done a very good job of just hounding Madison and not giving them any chance to get back in this match.
And how about our camera guy doing double duty right now, getting a shot, getting some dinner, also a quick drink. Grady Heichel has gone from intern to paid employee tonight. Congratulations. He can afford to buy that hot dog on his own. Very proud of Grady coming out here and showing out.
Where's ours?
Nobody wanted to bring us up any of the specials.
But he's earned it. He's earned it.
All right. All right, we're going to take another quick commercial timeout. We'll be back. Second half action on the way from Belleville.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
At Mechanics Bank, banking is more than transactions. It's about the people behind them. From helping you navigate life to cheering on our local teams, we're here for you. Because banking is personal, and so are we. Mechanics Bank. Independent, local, always your bank.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source located in Ontario.
Friday Night Football returns here on the OH.Report. And it is 2-0 right now. The Lady Colts of Clear Fork holding it down in front of their home fans, Madison. They've been defending more often so far tonight. We'll see if they can flip the page, get something cooking offensively. Brian and Travis here on the call with you guys from Belleville, Ohio. And it's starting to cool off a little bit. 75 degrees according to me. You're still at 79 though. So you're on that Maslin time. What are you guys like in the desert up there? Why is it so hot?
A lot of I don't know. It's just, it's,
Yeah. Yeah, we mentioned
all that
the
heat coming
midge
off of
problem.
Paul Brown Tiger Stadium probably or something
Dude,
like that.
can you see how that's thousands of bugs just floating? All you can see down on the sideline right now is all of the Lady Colts are just fanning each other. They're just trying to rescue. No bites on the neck and certainly not in the face. We've got school coming up soon. Can't be having any mosquito bites on the chin.
Yeah, I got a wedding to go to tomorrow. I can't have all these mosquito bites on me.
I'll be out at a church event for Crossroads. So anybody that's coming out to, I think, John's Park, perhaps. Have to double check and see where that's out, but
Is the great Jesse Ryder going to be there?
I assume he'll make an appearance.
Got to talk to him about their big win tonight.
Unquestionably. 8-0, Mansfield Christian knocked off the TY Tigers of Mansfield. I'll get an update, too. Ontario, always the top threat in the MOAC, along with the Lady Colts, taking on Ashland right now.
I have the, well, I can't reach the Twitter page on this internet, but I can pull it up on my phone. So I'll take a look at that here now.
Turn shot. Clapper can't handle it. Macy Roberts, welcome to the score sheet. The freshman able to beat the junior.
37 minutes, 57 seconds in the second half.
Oh. Just one of those that just knuckled on you.
Kalia's new to the art of playing keeper and new to the high school ranks. Macy Roberts, congratulations. First career varsity goal. You saw it right here, exclusively on the OH.Report.
Live and free.
Puts her in the mix for MVP, even though there's a long way to go. It's hard to picture Clear Fork easing up off the gas pedal. Too much depth, and the young ladies they've brought in have certainly handled business so far up to this point.
4.5 minutes left in the first half. Ontario 2, Ashland 1 in girls soccer.
That is your OH.Report live update here from the top of Belleville. Looking down on the beautiful valley.
Boys score. Ashland 9, Ontario nothing.
Not great.
2 hat tricks. Lavin Good with 4. Hag with the Hattie.
Ashland figures to be the OCC favorite, I think, this
Did
year.
you see that score? Yes.
And for Stephen Armstrong and the Ontario Warriors. Back to the drawing board. Washington, look at the speed. Able to split through, but it's deflected off Stover. Quinn back out, pressing, forcing towards the sideline. And then got
what
a
a
piece.
pickpocket.
Beautiful theft that time by Stover.
The fact that she she's the last line of defense, but she will work if she has to sideline, and she showed it right there. It's like a Troy Polamalu safety. He's all over the field.
Horrible reference.
Oh, Hall of Famer? Come on now.
Deflected corner kick coming up here for the Colts. Know your audience, Travis. Yeah, no matter where you go. Like I said, up here, even we're in the press box. They're all up in our face. All over the park right now. It's crazy with all these bugs. Oh, man. Reminds you of that Yankees Indians
about
game.
to say, that reminds me of Jabba Chamberlain in the DS when the Indians won that before blowing a 3-1 lead in the ALCS
oh, yeah,
to
you
Boston.
didn't have to tell the whole story.
No, but the Jabba Chamberlain, that's why I said the midges are out. That's the reference. ESPN did a great Baseball Tonight commercial with the midges.
One-timer for Perry. Took a hop. Now leveled out here near side. Throw-in coming up for the Colts.
They said the story was Tim Kirkchin was finding he accidentally left his briefcase on the back of the pitcher's mound with a sandwich in it for a week and came out and opened it up and the midges came out and that's what caused it. It was a good commercial. I miss the This Is Sports Center commercials. Those were the best.
Yeah, I was thinking this summer, since those are gone, we need to bring them back, OH.Report style.
Aren't those called the intros to Joe Show?
That's just Joe living his best life. I just document it.
Yep. He did, when he was at the ribbon cutting, he said, oh, the things we can do with the sign and everything now with me. Like, yes, Joe. That's why we came here. We moved here just for...
Oh, here's back post. Double your fun, a double dip for the second-year player. 4-0. Clear Fork running away, stampeding here at home. The clearance deflects. Katie rising to the moment. Big opportunity for Beck and showing out already halfway to her season goal total from last year.
Yeah, that was a pinpoint perfection shot. She's on the right side and was able to tuck it left corner, bottom left corner with some speed to make it 4-0.
Coming out party so far tonight for Katie Beck, far from being done. And for Madison, got to show some of that Lady Ram pride. They have just been a half step slow so far tonight compared to Clear Fork. A lot of room here. Lily uncorks it. Things have escalated quickly here in the second half. 2 goals for Clear Fork.
Halftime adjustments.
And as much as Madison struggled offensively in the first half, you thought perhaps they can hang their hat on defensively being fairly stout. 5 minutes, 2 goals has really changed the complexion of this match.
Oh, now look, our boy down there, smart, borrowing some.
Here we go. The move of the match, presented by Grady Heichel. On the face. I'm not that bold.
Oh.
He went straight to the... Now, folks at home, can we get a poll going? How many lose the glasses and the lid and just spray right in the grill? I can't.
Ooh.
Whew.
That's dedication right there.
Back post Clapper squeezes that. One more look.
I mean, right. Just.
It was almost like it was.
Does anybody not?
After the
Does
hot
anybody
dogs.
not watch Stranger Things? What was it? The episode, season 3 at the beginning. We turn around, sprayed in the face with bug spray, hairspray, and it burns. Like, fight through the burn, my friend.
Yeah, he's out there. He's back to work. And 3 players for the Lady Colts back to work as well. Baccio coming in off the bench. We'll see Tessa Wimhoff, the freshman, going to get some action here. Lacey Vidanish as well, another freshman. And that's what I love about Coach Bechtel and what she does early on in years is you're going to get your feet right square in the middle of the flames if you're a freshman and they think you have potential. Night one, I think we've seen 5 already.
And all making key plays.
Do we have a goal for Macy Roberts? She's played some big minutes so far here this evening.
Started the scoring here in the second half.
Back, good look. Katie hanging back. Ooh, Perry showed her the bait. Pulled it out of the mousetrap.
A little bit too much peanut butter on the foot, though.
Skirt.
Pushed it wide.
You know, I got to say, Travis, I've
Yeah.
been trying to clean up my act with peanut butter. Haven't had it in the house for months. I'm starving. That was half my diet.
Wow. Wow. That's wow. I just sat down at the house a couple nights ago, had the mini Oreos and just dipped them in
God.
peanut butter. It was delicious.
I fell off the wagon tonight on my way home.
Bruh.
Just drive straight into the Kroger's. And I know exactly what section to go to.
You probably do it blindfolded and know where it's at.
You better believe it. Only 31 steps from the front door. I'm better now. I'm reformed.
All it takes is one little bite, bud. Have you had the nightmares yet? The dreams? Come back to me. Come back.
It hasn't gotten that deep. So I took the whole summer off, and I'm proud to say that I'm doing better now, folks, as opposed to my a jar per 3-day habit. So if anybody out there sees me in the street, just make me feel good.
Give him a Reese's cup.
Well, that's different. I haven't given those up.
It's got peanut butter in it.
I've got an update. The bug spray has made his lips go. From the sideline.
This is why you don't spray your face. His
We
lips are
hear
going numb.
Grady can no longer fill his lips.
Can we get poison control down here?
We're trying to understand him on the production headsets, and all that's coming out of this big eyes. That's all we know. So you live and
And
learn.
he's still swatting at his neck,
Yeah.
too.
Didn't work.
Insult to injury. Well, wait, isn't he supposed to be giving the MVP interview afterwards?
I think I'll go down and handle that one then.
Yeah.
I'll bail him out.
You have that go tonight. No, he's not having an allergic reaction. That's why we're having fun with it, folks. He's all right.
All good, we think. We think for now.
We think.
Keep an eye on Grady. A few injuries here tonight, but only one of them self-inflicted. So that's over the boundary, and
this tells you where we're at tonight in our broadcast, where we are.
we got to get a push here from Madison to start making this interesting. I don't know that they've had a touch in enemy territory in these first 11 minutes.
Ooh, that's a
Now a big foul from
tough
Miller.
foul. Only the third foul against Madison tonight.
Little aggressive right into the back of Vidanish. Another freshman Meyer is going to come up here and get an opportunity with the free kick. Colts got him fanned out. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. She'll play it out wide. Too much bend on that one. And a missed opportunity for the Lady Colts. Want to give some shout outs to our generous sponsors, G&M Body and Paint Shop. Big thank you to Mr. Martin for jumping on board for our instant replays all season long. Check them out, gnmbody.com. For all of your collision work, call 419-565-2728. Your player of the game will be presented by American Homestead Exteriors. Look down in the description if you need to get your roof looked at. Free quotes. Check out their Facebook and their website, AmericanHomesteadExteriors.com. Our pre-half post sponsor, Global Energy Partners. They always utilize local businesses and make communities better. Their Facebook page also listed down in the description. Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source. If you need to get any vitamins, minerals, if you need a custom cream for anything, you can talk to Dr. Stephanie down on West 4th Street in Ontario. Great people, great prices.
Any peanut butter?
They do have some chocolates at the front desk that I always buy when I check out. They're sugar-free. They're terrible, but it keeps me from going to the jar. Shout out to Avita Home Health and Hospice, where they are 8 counties around the area taking care of Richland right here in your own backyard. And truly people that care. Kathy Sapp, the entire staff out there, top-notch folks. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Your sponsors for tonight's game and all of the Colts soccer throughout the season. As Crunkleton, maybe she got into the peanut butter jar at halftime. A little bit of slippery fingers, but she's able to shut it down and do it with a smile. You always appreciate this anytime you can have a little laugh at your own expense, and it didn't cost you.
Especially when you're up 4-0. I mean, you still want that clean slate, the clean sheet, but it's not going to hurt as bad. She was able to avoid it, though.
Colts on the charge. Looking to press up, back line, getting involved in the mix. Just trying to shuffle that into the box, but Madison ready for it. Swindoll taking her time. She'll drop it back. Montanez rotating up top. We'll see if Angel can give them some life here offensively.
A couple more substitutions getting ready for LCP here, but I mean, it's just, I think just going through the motions right now. Oh, I don't know how that got through. It looked like there were 3 defenders ready to deflect that, and it got through all of them. Clapper made a nice save, but I mean, watch the replay here. I don't know how she got that shot off. It's about the say for Clear Fork. I mean, the last 25 minutes, you're 4-0. Just keep going through your offense. Keep switching players in and out. And keep this clean sheet up as well.
Doherty and Perry set to return into the action for Coach Brittany Bechtel. Looking for another opening night win against the Madison Lady Rams. 3-1 last year on the road. They took care of business. So that takes a leap overhead. Kalia's there.
And I think that's something that you can this is a way to keep your team focused during a game like this. You're up 4-0. There's not a lot of offensive possession by Madison, but you want to keep that clean sheet. You want that shutout. You got to play for the shutout now. And if that means, passing it around the offense, keep the offensive pressure up, just whatever it takes to keep this team focused at this point of the match.
Might remember last year, Clear Fork got off to 3-0 start. Lost to Bexley here at home, 0-1, a game I felt like they kind of dominated. Couple of ties, and then after that, ripped off what we think was the longest win streak in program history per our research. Did not lose again until they got into the district final, and those Titans of Ottawa-Glandorf.
Back-to-back
thorn
years.
in their side.
Yeah, and the regional lost 1-0 on an early goal. I was up at Bowling Green for that one. And then, that was something where they dominated that game. Blue Ball had many shots, but just couldn't. It felt like the Bay-Madison match when Taylor Huff just kept peppering, but couldn't get it past the goalie.
This one won't either. Clapper, consecutive saves now over about the last minute. Just 22 of those remaining here in the match. Game 2, opening night. High school sports are back. And nobody covers more in the state of Ohio than the OH.Report.
That's us. That's us. Right here, us.
And expanding into new territories this year.
New
we'll
states?
have more from the WCAL than we have in the past.
Yep.
As we get a one-timer. And it just trickles into the hands of Crunkleton. Colts on that back line. they have just been pouncing to the ball. See how quickly they go after it once it starts breaking in near the box.
K-Mac fans, I'm back. As well as on some WCAL games too. Crestview. But
We'll be working with Medina Buckeye for a few football games this year. The Greater Miami Conference down in Cincinnati, we have 3 schools working with us and looking to expand down in Cincinnati. So if perhaps you are a fan of a team down in that area, talk to your athletic director.
we added the Highland Fighting Scots.
Welcome. Welcome, Scots.
So we're getting into the MOAC a little bit more. Alongside the Colts of Clear Fork.
And that's about it. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously all the teams that we're accustomed to covering in the past, all back this year. So we are the home of, I don't know how many schools, kind of a lot. Just tune in any night. We'll have games every night.
We have schedules out, you know. You have the Firelands Conference all the way up. We have Norwalk.
That was my Grady impression. Did you see that? Just took it right to the face.
Yep.
So yeah, we are just getting started here for this season.
Quite, yep, 100%. This is night 1. Yes.
Well spoken.
Yes. You nailed it right on the head, man.
Bending it back inside Macy.
The 9-month sprint begins now.
Sprint.
It feels like it. Once we get into football, and we made the joke earlier that, you know, once we get to football, season starting next Thursday, next thing we know, we're putting Christmas lights up. It's the fastest 10 weeks, as a wise man once said.
You don't have to put them up if you just keep them year-round.
One of my neighbors actually does that, and he even puts Halloween decorations out and keeps the Christmas lights up on the house. It's bizarre.
Well, at the new OHQ, week 1, Boss Lady Chory put up Christmas lights.
But
and,
those can be used for the pigskin, though. You got to tune in for that.
They are cool.
We got some cool stuff for the pigskin, though, man.
I can't wait. Yeah, we're still learning how to use a lot of our new tools, but do we have some?
They are fun.
Washington far side. Looking to get a couple players into the mixer. See if she can send it. Spins. But Seacrest.
Oh, out of bounds. Just, yeah. That's been the game tonight. Madison's just been frustrated time in and time out because of just the great play by Clear Fork, especially on the lines. At the goal line, on the sidelines, that's where they eat. Literally. It's like in basketball where you don't want to pick the ball up right across half court in a corner because you're going to get trapped. It's the same thing on the sideline or the baseline here, the goal line for Clear Fork. They will hound you, and they will turn you over even though it looks like you're going to knock it off of them.
Whistle comes in. It will favor the Lady Colts.
And that's why Madison only has 4 shots.
That
All
back
on
line,
goal,
man,
but not
they've been
hard
good.
shots. Yeah.
Seacrest and Stover put the S's in the SOS because anytime they need to come rescue, they're there all night long. Very few shots have been produced by these Lady Rams.
Very impressive.
offensively.
And you talk about the goal scorers and having multiple players. Hopefully, you had 2 25 plus, but maybe it's better to have 4, 5, 15 plus scores. Honestly, that doesn't matter when your defense plays this good, where you could only 1 or 2. There might be nights where you only score 1 or 2 goals, but that might be enough with this defense at Clear Fork.
Able to replace Ashton Wine with a transfer has been striking so far here tonight. Very noticeable what number 15's been able to do on the pitch. Free kick coming up here from Madison. 17.5 minutes to go.
It's just wide of the net. Do see a few more substitutions getting ready as they swat the flies away with their kits.
Comes Tessa Weemhoff back into the fold along with Myers. On a buggy night out here in Belleville.
It's been the perfect night for the fans here in Belleville as well. Boys took care of business, 7-1. The girls, very strong. And it's going to be interesting. It's always them and Ontario battling, and it's
And what's
very
fun,
could well be that.
they had to play opening night of the MOAC season last year. This year, with the rotation, they don't get a picket, unfortunately. It rotates, and now Ontario's the last game of the year on October 14th. Of course, we'll have it for you live and free right here on the OH.Report. But that's something that they might need to negotiate with the league. Just look at the last... all the years since 2017, since they both joined the league, it has come down to them first and second every single year.
Yes, or tied, like last year, tied. It's that, yeah.
So just make that the last game. Come on. You can rotate all the other ones.
It's like Ohio State, Michigan.
There you go.
You know? Which is crazy. Like, we're seeing week 1 on a Thursday night, Muller and Princeton. The rivalry is being played on opening night. Okay.
Non-league, though. So
yeah.
that's the difference.
That's true.
But there is a whole documentary, I was told, by Joe Roberts. So
The great Joe Roberts.
said it's on Netflix, right? The 10-year war
Yes.
between Princeton and Muller. So
'Cause
cool.
In that 10-year span, whoever won that game ended up state champion or state runner-up in D1.
That's insane.
That's nuts.
I think it was mostly Muller, but
Still. Hey,
But still.
Hey, Princeton did it a couple times where they wouldn't have made that stat.
see some Lady Rams just getting stretched out over on the far side. Some assistance there from Ellie Powell.
15 minutes left in this one. But, yeah, looking at Clear Fork's schedule, again, Brittany Bechtel.
Oh, they always play
Scheduling,
and since they're
non-conference,
D4,
yes.
it's got to be up there with one of the more challenging schedules in the state. Run it down for them, Travis.
I mean,
outside of the MOAC.
Norwayne out of the WCAL, they're a contender. Bexley, where they're playing on the road. Ashland, who's down 2-1 to Ontario right now. They're playing Big Walnut again, who a very good soccer squad higher up. Lexington, the rivalry. That's going to be a little extra this year with Swindell.
So
They got Copley, who had the best player in the state a couple years ago. They're always good. They're going to Copley, just up by me. They got Liberty Benton, Lima Bath, Cloverleaf,
and then Granville,
Granville at
for
home.
the grand finale.
I mean, hey, that's play for your conference championship, but then get battle tested.
yeah, you find out a lot about yourself going through that schedule. 3 fresh bodies back into the mix here for Coach Bechtel. Mariah Knight comes back out with Beck along with Macy Roberts.
And
3 of the goals.
Yeah. And it's tough for Madison on both sides because now you got Dover and New Philadelphia in here that always has good soccer squads in that OCC. I'm interested to see how long some of these teams stay in the OCC. I mean, Mount Vernon was the first to jump ship because of but just the distance. You're traveling on a weekday, an hour, at least an hour down there, but on the bus longer. It takes a toll. We've had conversations, the MOAC be a better fit for a couple of these schools.
Maybe they expand. Who knows? There's a lot of changes within the conferences these days. New conferences.
Look at the
popping up now.
the Northern 10, the Northern
14
12.
now, or-
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, I think it's 14.
12 in football, 14 overall. Yeah.
Madison, too, typically plays a pretty good schedule. They've got North Ridgeville coming up next. Norwalk, Ontario.
Oh,
Swatted down by Kalia.
again, how'd that shot get off? There are 3 defenders.
That is just the power of Macy Roberts.
Yeah.
Little magicianry for you here tonight, Travis, on 2 of her shots. Granville also on Madison's lineup this year.
Both teams just scored in the first 5 minutes in the Ontario Ashland games. Now 3-2 Ontario with 35 minutes left in that one.
Have a highlight of that game coming up on all platforms on the OH Report later tonight.
Smart play there.
And from a freshman at that. So you see why Coach Bechtel was pretty excited about the incoming group this year. Big freshman class across the board, into the double digits. And I know at least 5 have played tonight, but there might be even more. And if this score holds up, probably over these last 12-ish minutes, might even see some new faces get some time. Though, never mind. I think everybody's pretty much been in, right?
This is Bechtel's squad. Were you nuts? Everybody gets to play. But, I mean, how important are these summer league games that we see these teams playing now, especially for freshmen? Because now they get the opportunity to go to Worcester or go to Cincinnati or up to Medina and play in these leagues, these summer leagues with your team. So once you get into preseason, your scrimmages, it's not like it's brand new for these freshmen. They've already played multiple games. That's just that makes I love it because it helps coaches out. It's just like when football dropped you only get 5 days or whatever, and they just let you get
just
15
do whatever you want.
Yeah, pretty much that. It's just it's so much beneficial, and especially for early season matches too, to where people know what they're doing and play is just a little bit more crisp.
Teams like Madison and Ashland, Clear Fork's in there as well. They've actually formed their own league now so that they don't have to go to Worcester to play each other. So closer to home, along with Lexington and Ontario. So some of the powerhouse girls schools, like you're detailing right now, they do get a great look just playing each other, getting a lot of minutes once per week. But it really just kind of boils down to the practice time, getting out there, lifting weights with one another, building that camaraderie, and doing the work on your own. And I think a lot of these players have just been in the system here at Clear Fork for long enough that they understand the standard. And you will get some playing time if you put in the work. And very clearly, we've got some youngsters making their high school debuts tonight that they have been doing it throughout the offseason, lifting weights and making sure that they've got the foot skills necessary when their number's called, that they're stepping up. And we got a freshman in the score sheet tonight.
Yeah, and also you said that new summer league, but most of these players know each other. They play club soccer together. So it's just it's soccer just keeps growing here in the area, and that's why you see our area teams. Pretty much somebody in our area is going to win a district championship, just because the play is so much better. And we usually talk about the Sandusky Bay teams where you'll get maybe one or two, like a Perkins boys win the district championship. You'll get some of those teams every once in a while, Norwalk girls, but it's mostly dominated by teams down here in North Central Ohio because of their feeder system and because they go out and play in these summer leagues, and their players focus on club soccer as well as their other sports. It's just the focus is a little bit better here in North Central Ohio.
Girls soccer's in a great place right now in Richland County. A little bit better place if you're a fan of the girls that reign from Belleville here tonight. How about that
Oh
flick by
my
Mya?
goodness.
Cut back, nearly a second goal there for Roberts, but the razzle-dazzle here from Perry. Whoop! The spin set up, and nearly a 5-0 game.
If that would have scored, I nearly would have said the Jesse Ryder quote. Nearly pulled it out, but wow, that was quite the pass.
It's going to trickle out of play here. Too far of a charge for Cromer. On the far side of the pitch, the Rams going to make some adjustments. We'll see Ellie Powell check out. And it looks like we've got some cramping going on.
Yep, that time of night.
Temperatures have cooled off now with the sun setting here in the Clear Fork Valley. Local time, 8:52. Great night to be a Colt. Thought the boys were dominant in the first game, as expected. This might even be more impressive what we're seeing from the ladies, because Madison, with all the returning players, really felt like they would make a marketable jump offensively this season from what they did a year ago, but a lot of the same woes. Very few touches so far in the attacking third.
And also showing the offense from Clear Fork. 3 players getting into the score column, 1 with 2. Beck out of nowhere. Swindoll, you thought, okay. And then you got the freshman, too. Roberts. Against a good squad in Madison. This is a very impressive opening night victory, and this should at least turn some heads in the area. Soccer-wise, they did what? To who? For Madison? Hey, you can shake. It's game number 1. You can shake it off. Get into conference play. Get a couple wins in conference. You're right back at it.
Madison has been very competitive in the conference. Just one loss for them last year. They had that streak where they won 3 out of 4 not that long ago. And, of course, the 6 straight districts. Phenomenal accomplishment.
Then you had Lexington win 1, and then Ontario.
Good ball out wide. Bent back. What a pass. Swindoll tried for the one time. Back to her. And just couldn't stretch.
I was being a little too selfless there. I think there were multiple times they could have taken a shot. They went for the pass. No, you take it. No, you have it. You have it. Yep, you have it. Nope, wait.
There's some of the minis. Just trying to get that fuel so they can grow up and get out here on the varsity stage one day. Sansom double team, lost it. Now she'll settle, and you see the Rams' pressure. It's dipped off a bit here. Not making the chase quite like they were early in the match. Scoring time, certainly a factor there, and obviously Clapper out of net now.
Yep, time to just give ooh, that's a clear push.
2 hands right in the small of the back. And you don't feel like Kalia played poorly tonight. She did have 2 that one for sure she was responsible for, and another one that she likely could have been able to save. First time as a starter in goal and against a really quality opponent. So, yeah, learn some lessons along the way, particularly early in the season.
Yeah, and that pinball one where it hit 2 defenders before going in on her, that's a tough play to make. But then the other one, it just bounced past her. That one she'd like to have back at least.
More physical play. I believe that was Doherty. Just delivered the blow down there. So it does set up the Rams. Opportunity still here to
build on something.
Get something.
Yeah.
You're right.
Normally you'll hear coaches say, well, you know what, we get that one late. That's something we can build off of. That's something we can take into our next match. Not going to be there, though.
Pretty good strike, but a better read by Crunkleton. Morgan's been really solid so far when her number has been called upon.
Yeah, she kicked that about 5 yards too much.
Chased out of play. Clear Fork's got a throw, and
More subs.
here they come. Ava Roberts, joined by Mya Perry. Just over 4 minutes, all that remains here on opening night. And we were hoping to catch Coach Brittany Bechtel for a pregame interview tonight, but just the timing and
Yeah,
they only
back
put
to back.
like 18 minutes on the clock.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to get a half hour in between games, as that one, again, saved by Crunkleton. Perhaps we can talk to her about her thoughts about opening night here post-game. And certainly, I feel like the MVP is going to be Miss Katie Beck.
Oh, absolutely.
Got to talk to the sophomore about her 2-goal performance, and made a lot of plays, too. Just heady moves. Another whistle against Doherty. A lot of ball right there. Tough whistle. Can feel her pain.
Maybe the referee's trying to give Madison a little momentum here at the end of the game by calling a foul. That could have been a foul.
Crunkleton
Oh, there-
overshoots
there
it,
it
and
is.
the Rams are on the board. Looks like Olivia Taylor will get credit for it. And for Madison here at the end of the match, still going after it, competing, and they're able to sneak one by. Morgan overruns the play, and the Rams make it a 4-1 game.
So like I just said, something that they can build on going into match 2 here. Not going to get shut out here tonight. And when you watch the film back tomorrow, whenever, you know, you can go to that play. We need more of this.
Second career goal for Olivia Taylor. So the shutout is no longer a possibility here for these Colts, but they have looked great in this second
Yes.
half. Really all night.
Yep. They had that 5-10 minute feeling out phase to start at the match. Both teams going a little bit back and forth around midfield, but since then, Clear Fork's done pretty much whatever they've wanted to. And they are going to be 1-0.
Madison with a 2-on-4. Try to sneak it into Miller. Skips back all the way to Morgan Crunkleton. So the Colts have now taken 2 straight here in the rivalry.
Yeah, it's been pretty much back and forth every other year for these teams.
Sort of. Madison
When
kind
we
of
started-
dominated
when we
for
started.
a while. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Since we started doing the Friday Night Football.
Yes. It was the first couple of years with Taylor Huff, it was them. But then Clear Fork.
Big wind up. Now back to Sansom. Surveying. Haven't seen Bascio much in the second half.
Honestly, haven't needed Baccio much in the second half either. When you don't have to rely on your big hitters, that's a really good thing.
Colts maybe will get one more look at Ned here in these last 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Little sidewinder here from Sansom, and that will do it here on opening night. Clearfork goes 2-0. The boys take care of business, and the ladies follow suit 4-1. They get the victory here over the Lady Rams of Madison. Got plenty more still coming up tonight. We will have your post-game show presented by Global Energy Partners that will feature the American Homestead Exteriors MVP conversation. Live and free post-game coming up here from the Colt Corral right after this quick word from our sponsors.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
At Mechanics Bank, banking is more than transactions. It's about the people behind them. From helping you navigate life to cheering on our local teams, we're here for you. Because banking is personal, and so are we. Mechanics Bank. Independent, local, always your bank.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, located in Ontario.
Better off without all the talking. Don't even speak, but they still be stalking. Eyes on the prize, just keep on walking. I'm burst, but I can't stop pouring. Scoring, no, I won't stop scoring. Boring, that man just bore me. Don't care if you're born before me. Coming too hard and you won't ignore me, know me. Couldn't ever call me, no, know me. Don't even speak, but she still adores me. Explores me when I need restoring. I know I'm coming first for sure. I know that they love the chat, but what would they say when I'm selling out tours? Well, ain't no one know right now, so I guess we got find out. Quiet for now, but they know I'm about when I'm active, yeah, I'll give them a shout. Don't see fame now, don't want clout, I'ma get what I need. Darth Vader, yeah, that.
We're back now with your MVP presented by American Homestead. Two-goal performance tonight, a coming out party. You were replacing two girls who scored a bunch of goals from the last several seasons. So to step up and to fill that role tonight, how satisfied are you with your performance and, of course, the win?
I'm very satisfied. I feel like last year I was really hesitant with shooting, and I feel like this year I gained a lot of confidence. And I feel like we work really well as a team together, and we pass the ball a lot, and I think our chemistry just helps us score more.
Domination, the chemistry was on full effect, of course, here tonight. How cool was it to just basically control the entire match down at their end?
It was really fun. I didn't really notice in the moment until I was scoring, but my teammates helped me a lot. I just kind of shot the ball.
Well, it worked out, very effective, and in this climate where there's just bugs everywhere, how much of a factor were the bugs, even up in the booth, we were trying to swat them away?
It was really bad. I was running and I swallowed a few. They're like in our eyes. They're still on us, but it's fine. We played through it.
Our camera guy tonight did something that I've never seen before. He took bug spray straight to the face. Is that a move that you have ever tried?
Actually, yeah. When I was on the bench, Layla sprayed me in the face on accident.
See, but you would never do it purposefully, right?
Oh, no.
Now you know, Grady. All right, so moving forward, obviously a great win here on opening night. What excites you most about the 2026 season and this group of girls?
I think just how far we're gonna go, because this team is really close and we do a lot of team bonding, so there's no doubt that we're not gonna do good this season, and I'm really excited.
Well, congratulations. Great start for you. 2 goals. Who do you want to shout out for your MVP performance?
Probably my parents and my coaches, and obviously my favorite teammates. So, yeah.
That's your American Homestead Exteriors MVP. Give it up for Katie Beck.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Better off without all the talking. Don't even speak, but they still be stalking. Eyes on the prize, just keep on walking. I'm burst, but I can't stop pouring. Scoring, no, I won't stop scoring. Boring, that man just bore me. Don't care if you're born before me. Coming too hard and you won't ignore me, know me. Couldn't ever call me, no, know me. Don't even speak, but she still adores me. Explores me when I need restoring. I know I'm coming first for sure. I know that they love the chat, but what would they say when I'm selling out tours? Well, ain't no right now, so I guess we gotta find out. Quiet for now, but they know I'm about. When I'm active, yeah, I'll give them a shout. Don't see fame now, don't want clout. I'ma get what I need. Top fader. Yeah, that. I'm harnessing all my powers. Out in the field, we work for hours. I'm men in attending, they still come sour. When I win, better give my flowers. So many things I'm trying to do on earth, and you ain't gonna stop me. That's why I'm stacking up my peas on a
Post-game coverage presented by our good friends at Global Energy Partners. 4-1. Lady Colts show some pride here at home. Dominant basically from start to finish. And they get off the season the right way with a victory here in front of their home fans. I'm Brian. A little winded back up here in the booth. I was not just walking the hill and the stairs, but also eating a cookie simultaneously.
Did it have peanut butter in it?
It didn't, but there were some good sprinkles,
and
it was a white cookie. So shout out John Cole. I don't know if he made them, but he's the one who gave it to me. And shout out to the Lady Colts. You can tell that this is a tight-knit team. You see Katie Beck down there about to talk to the Mansfield News Journal, and they're connected. They love each other. They want to support one another. And Travis, what teams tend to be the best at sports?
The family ones, the family-oriented ones, the ones that have been a family for years, the ones that have established feeder systems. I repeat this because this is probably one of my few soccer matches of the year. Not only that, but because this is what results show, that if you have kids that have been in the system for years, it's a lot easier to come up here and play soccer, and that's what they do at Clear Fork. And in 21 years, that's why Brittany Bechtel is over 10 wins a season.
And we have no idea. She's got to go get an MRI, but unfortunate potential news for Brittany's daughter, Asia, who you see there on the bench. They think that she might have tore a ligament in her knee, maybe multiple ligaments, really having a tough time moving around. So just want to issue a prayer on air right here to Asia, her family, the entire team, the community, because she's not just a part of this team this year. She's grown. She's been on the sidelines since she was a baby. She's literally, since day one, been a part of the Lady Colts. So for her senior season to potentially end like this, obviously incredibly devastating. So we just hope that it ends up being good news and
maybe
that she can bounce back.
Maybe a pull or a strain and not a tear. Yes.
God, that would make us all feel so much better.
Yes.
Thoughts and prayers, Asia. We love you. You're a great kid and an amazing athlete. A lot of great kids and athletes out there for the Lady Colts tonight. 65% possession. Almost even felt like it was more than that.
I was being
times.
generous.
But what's the bigger number, I think, is time spent in enemy territory.
Yes.
Madison can maybe claim 5-6%.
Yes, and those 6 shots, an average speed of maybe 3 miles an hour. Like,
Okay.
That's not a diss on Madison. It's just they did not have a chance to actually get a good shot off because of the defense of the Lady Colts.
Colts look fantastic tonight. That's why they're moving to 1-0 into the rest of their season, trying to duplicate pretty much what they've done over the last several 16 victories in 2025. And what a gauntlet of non-conference opponents they have coming up. You detailed all of them on the air, and there are literally no slouches. Nobody that's just like, we're going to play a local game just because they're in the community. All great teams, and it starts at Norwayne coming up on Tuesday. So that's a big one. Again, you go into enemy territory against a quality program, and on the flip side, Madison, they get to go home. They'll play on natural grass against North Ridgeville, and I'm sure they're going to take a look at themselves, watch the film, and figure out some adjustments. Maybe some players are a bit out of position or didn't play to their full potential here tonight against a really quality opponent. So much still to be learned. It is night 1. The season doesn't wrap until the end of October.
And we don't wrap until the end of June. So this is, we're back, baby.
Hey. Well, do appreciate getting back on the mic with you, Trav. This will be one of the few that we get to do together. So I did very much enjoy it. Yeah, it was a good time.
It was a good time. It was fun. Good soccer played down there by the Colts on both sides.
And we wish the best to Grady and his lips down there after taking bug spray straight to the mouth, and hopefully he can recover and can speak again. That's in our thoughts and prayers as well. Guys, it's in the books. 2 games here from the Colt Corral, both Clear Fork wins. We're glad that you are a part of both of them, all of you watching out there live and free on our Facebook and our YouTube channels. Couldn't have done it without our amazing sponsors. Thank you so much to Global Energy Partners, Wellspring Custom Pharmacy, G&M Body and Paint Shop, American Homestead Exteriors, Avita Home Health and Hospice, and of course, Mechanics Bank. For our entire crew out here tonight, Adam Thompson, Brandon Powell, Travis Berardi, and Grady Heichel, I am Brian Skowronski saying so long from Belleville. We'll see you a bunch live and free starting up next week. Goodbye, peeps.